wholesalers or small and independent wholesalers. How do you see them competing in the age of Amazon? And what are your thoughts there?
Yeah, so a couple of things that I would say is first on Amazon. Amazon, people may not know this, but a lot of the practices that they have really are anti-competitive and unfair. They're through their marketplace. A number of our members or smaller members and medium and maybe a couple of large members will also sell on Amazon some of their products. And what Amazon does is makes them give all of their data about these products, and they've got to sign over all of this. Amazon collects all of the data. Amazon analyzes all of the data. And if products are selling particularly well, a couple months later, what we find is products that are Amazon branded that are exactly the same, using the exact specs and the data they forced us to give them, show up on their platform. And no matter what we do, no matter what price point we move our products to, the Amazon price is always lower, and our products are buried in the search feed, and Amazon's are featured. And then surprise, surprise, our product stops selling. Theirs becomes the top in the category, and then Amazon gives us a nasty phone call and says, "Hey, send your trucks and your people over here to pick up all of this inventory. We don't want it anymore at your own cost." And so, look, we just think this is anti-competitive and anti-fair when their marketplace, accounts for about half of the e-commerce that's happening in this space. There really should be a divide between those two businesses. If Amazon wants to sell components and other things and manufacture them and sell it on their platform, that's fine. But to force us to give them all the data and all the specs and be able to analyze all the sales to do that, I think that's unfair. So when you ask how do small businesses compete in the age of Amazon, I think the first one is we got to talk to Amazon about their business practices. Let's have a fair playing field. I think is number one. And by the way, we're working to address that with Congress in Washington. I think we're seeing a lot of success. The Europeans have already regulated a lot of this, and the FTC here in Washington is looking at this seriously as well. So look, we'd rather Amazon just fix its practices, make it more fair. But if the government has to intervene, maybe that's the next step. But the other thing I'll tell you is, beyond government intervention here with Amazon in particular, is what sets apart distributors is customer service. Is something you can't get from an online platform. Yeah, you get some efficiency there, and that's important to some customers, but understanding people, understanding their businesses, understanding their needs, working on Christmas and other holidays when you need to, and delivering that product and being reliable I think is going to win out every day. And so those smaller and mid-sized distributors have to really hone in on customer service. And then the final thing is, for distributors that can afford it, is we're encouraging everybody to continue to invest in new technology. Because if you think about it, is how you've done business for a long time. As the generations move forward, people are used to engaging with Amazon. You go in, you look at it, you scroll through, you click a button, and it shows up at your doorstep, and you can track it the whole way. So there are great vendors and companies in distribution right now that can do all of that, just like Amazon. And some of that technology is important, but customer expectations are changing, and they're changing rapidly. And so we want to be on the cutting edge of that customer service, but we don't have to have all of the technology Amazon has. We never will have all of that technology, but some of those core things that in the B2B space that customers have picked up and expect from their B2C experiences, I think are important for us to integrate more and more within distribution.